Hello everyone, thanks for clicking on this. This is day 31 of my documentation, learning Houdini. With the current setup, we are following up on DoubleJump Academy's workshop, Houdini for Games in Unreal Engine. If you're curious about that one, check the link in the description to know more about the workshop and when you could register on your own if you want to experience this on your own, of course. Just do that. Good. Yeah, in this week, let me show you the progress so far, where we've been, where are we going. I definitely have lost track because of the long vacation, and so yeah, things will be a little bit slow today. I also changed my schedule just to test out some things and see how different schedules will work out for me. I don't know why Chrome is not responding. That's weird. Okay, anyway. Come on, dude. Alright, so here we go. Let's zoom out a little bit so y'all can see this. Gonna go back to here. Fine. Alright, we'll show you. We've been, week, as we already know, week 1 done, 2 done, 3 done, 4 done. And we started with 5. We have a Substance Painter video that we covered already. Then we have the noise and capacity. I think we were watching that one, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna watch it in front of you and leak the content. I'm not gonna do that. Wait, let me just hide the content a little bit, just so you see the curriculum but not the content. Yeah, this is better. Okay, yeah, we have noise and opacity. We will see where we left off with that one, if we can add a couple of new tricks on our vine generator. Then we have a material functions, screen space UVs. We will see what these two do. Material functions, I guess those are the parameters that we could add. Screen space UVs, I think those are the UVs that are tileable. Wait a second. Okay, so I'm waking up early and I'm just trying this new routine. So let's see how that will work. All right, so yeah, optional infection overview, optional growth improvements, tri-planar flash, quick presentation polish, remap growth speed. I guess this is all done in Unreal Engine, but we will see. Week 6 will be about intro and mesh setup, curve orientation, write custom rules. I actually haven't checked on my mic. Give me a little bit of time. Okay, here we are. Just checked on the mic real quick. It seemed to be working. That's good. Good news. Okay. Curve orientation. Module 6. So week 6. Intro and mesh setup. Curve orientation. I wish there was a title for each week, honestly, because I don't know what intro and mesh setup could mean here. Curve orientation, right costume rules, random mesh placement. Okay, so these titles might make sense if you basically clicked on the intro. They all made sense kinda before, because we had an idea about what we were doing. But now I'm just losing it a little bit, losing the track a little bit. Okay, so module 7, reference and blockout. Okay, so this will be about presentation, I guess. Okay, it doesn't matter for now. We will just keep going. Yeah, I'll just keep going. And we can't, there's something about doing something and not just overthinking it that works for me better. Okay, let's see. All the important things are off. Good. Just checking on the sun. Don't want to leak anything. That is not the purpose of this. Okay, now let's see. We will go to we'll go to watching. Yeah, and I'll be right back with you. We'll go back into the recording a little bit because we're doing a lot of things. So basically, I want to introduce the color again into the vine or the infection, so I can play a little bit with hue shift, controlled by the alpha. So what I'm doing right now is adding a multiplication before this spanner in order for it to slow down a little bit. Right now I noticed when I put a 0 here, it stops. The whole animation stops. So if I add a 0.01, here's hoping it will be slower. Yeah, it is much slower. That's good. Okay. Now we're gonna go and make it just a little bit faster, the animation, and see. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Just something slightly moving. And by the way, we hooked the color back into the base color and we multiplied it by 0.2, I think, to make it darker. So yeah, let's look at it here. Nothing really special we've been working on so far. Just trying to understand what we did before. Okay, and now, yeah. So we have this color that is just going back and forth. And maybe it's way too dark. There's something with it that I don't quite like. I mean, this is cool though here. I just want to try the hue shift just because I just learned how to work with it. Maybe it is worth it to just add a color for now and see how we could manipulate it later. Let me see about the Fresnel. I feel like the Fresnel needs a bit more dominant effect to it. So let's view this part here. Okay, so right now we have only on the edges. Let's get this thing up to a 15 and see what happens. Okay, so this makes it even more. Okay, so 2 will make it, I don't know, yeah, more. Okay, let's just try that effect, see what happens. We'll have it way brighter now, so let's see how that will look like. We'll wait for it. No worries. Let's see. Come on, save it. Okay. Let's go back to it here. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Very ugly. Yeah, I'm not buying that one. Okay. It's an interesting effect, but we're not gonna go there. Let's just say so. Yeah, let's go back to 10. Yeah, 10 is fine. I also changed the noise here a little bit. We went with an RGB, but I'm gonna go back to green inside of here. And we'll review the results from, let's see, how do I do? If I right click here and I stop reviewing the node, I should basically still get the review, the end one. Okay. Okay. Why is this too opaque, dude? What are we doing here? Okay, I'll go grab a coffee. Let's add the hue shift. Let's do it step by step. Okay, so here we have that line, and stick this thing a little bit up. Let's organize things a little bit more. So the hue shift should be controlled by the alpha. So if I add tab and I type hue shift, then I add another tab and I add vertex color, which should take the information from the alpha. This would basically, we will be connecting our texture here. So right there, and our vertex color here. This should already give us some type of result if I hook it up basically into the, yeah, right here. I think that should already give us some type of hue shift. Okay, Let's save it. Just drag this down once it's saved. Check it out. Should give us the hue shift from 0 to 1 on the alpha. So on the growth, because the information are getting it's getting its information from the attribute what was it called? Curve view. Yeah. Yeah, that's already much better, dude. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I like it. It's very, very, very colorful. And it's changing by the growth, by the ultimate growth, basically. Yeah. Okay. So what are we going to do with this information? We will make it pan. Is that a word? I guess we'll make it slide. Do things like we did with the panner here. So we'll add a time to it. Okay, let's see how that's done properly. I forgot a little bit how to do it, so we'll review that. We will add an add, and this is how we can add. Oh my god! So it's an add, and we will add the time. So what I would like it to be is maybe faster than the way he's doing it here, with a sine maybe instead of a cosine. And so we will hook the time to the sine and the sine to the add, and then the add into the multiply. Just by also organizing quite a little bit here. And yeah, now that should go into the multiply. Okay. And save it, and this should give us now this saturation, or the hue being pulsating through it. Let's see. Saving. Take some time. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, okay. We have a lot of white going on. Let's see how that will work. Yeah, that is not what I intended. Definitely not what I intended. Yeah, let's learn some more and see how this thing is properly done. Interesting though. Okay. But that is kind of cool though. I like this. We can take this whole thing, Control exit, and put it into the multiply here. Yeah. And let's clamp. Let's do a clamp, a normal clamp. And put that value here. And just make it very like, let's see how that works here. Does it go in the minus, the sign? What does the sign do? Wait, let's Google it. Sign graph. Let's see how the sign operates. I completely forgot, I think. Was the sign a conservative one? So it goes 0, 1, minus 1. So it starts from the 0. Okay, maybe we'll see how this will make things work now. Okay. Just Google it real quick. You can Google it too. It's not a big deal. Because I think the cosine starts from the minus 1. I think cosine starts from 1. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Ooh. Oh my god, yeah. I like it. Danger. Don't come here. You know what I mean? This is danger. No one wants to come here. Yeah, and it's creating this pulsating effect that I was looking for. Heck yeah, dude. And now if I keep this saturation, if I could animate the saturation, I think it will make a whole different effect. Now what I wonder, what could we do if we, for example, we slowed this down, right there. What happens if I put it on 0.5, save it, because now it should animate a bit faster. So let's see how the feeling changes a little bit by just changing a couple of numbers. Gonna save it. Ooh, all right, let's see. From here it looks cool. Ooh. Yeah, you don't want to mess with this. I think what I hated about it before was the colors. And now that we have those different colors, I mean, I don't like the speed that it's going at right now. But I like that each result is so different. I really enjoy that fact. Oh, sorry. Okay. Let's see if we can make it even faster. See what we can do with that. Probably can't really use it. But yeah, let's see. So we're going on multiply level 2. Oh, I like that. I like that. Like, it's doing the 1, but 2 effects are happening. So let's see. That's something that could actually work well. 1 pulsation, 2 effects. 1 pulsation, 2 effects. 1 pulsation, 2 effects. Things like that are really cool. Is there randomization we could do on the on our number? I wonder. Okay, so save. Okay, we saved it. Let's put this thing down. Is it too flashy now, right? And it's, yeah, it's hard to understand what's happening. Okay, so yeah, slower it is, that's fine. We're just gonna do it then. It looked better. And we're gonna play with the saturation here, make it do some animation. Okay, so let's save it. Let's go back to the course. I totally misread that thing, so I'm gonna do it a little different. One of the main things that we will do is not have the animation. So I'm gonna copy exactly the same setup, right? And we will have that setup happen like this. Add here will be our alpha, and now this alpha will go inside. Wait, do I need, wait a second, let's remove the clamp. Let's take this here. Now the saturation should theoretically do some coloring. Yeah, okay, so save that. The time is too fast, could be a problem, but let's see. It's already animating. Yeah, TikTok, we're still here, don't worry about it. Thanks though, appreciate it. Appreciate it, thanks. Okay, let's see how that works. Let's see it here. Okay, I like it, I really do. I feel like I would need some more masking for this. Hey, this is pretty nice though. Yeah, it's cool. And I like the effects it's doing. Now, one thing he does, by the way, is he limits the hue, but I like how, I mean, maybe what we could maybe add at one point is some gradient mapping. I'm sure there is a gradient mapping in Unreal, but this is nice. Now let's see what we could do with pulsating, because pulsating will mean a lot just by understanding it. Okay, let's learn, and we'll be right back into recording. I would like to learn a little bit more about pulsating, so yeah, we'll be right back with you guys. Yeah, okay, this is a good thing to learn, because I was wondering about it too, and I'll show it to you in a second. Okay, so we minus those. Alright, so here we are. Okay, let me show you. I was wondering how I can make the edges more emissive, and the answer is actually quite simple, simpler than you might think. You basically take the values from here that we created the mask with, and yeah, let's extend this a little bit, and you add a multiply, right, and you just put this in one of the elements here, and we could add actually a parameter here. So one, hold click, and let's switch it to a parameter and convert to parameter right there. This will be called brightness. Okay. And so if I put this here, and this is a parameter, right? So just keep it to 1 for now. I don't want it to be dark at all. Numpad, why is the numpad not working? Okay, we'll keep it to 1 as a normal value. And we'll take the multiplication into the emissiveness right there. And also what I liked to do, all right, so here's what we're gonna do. Make a little bit of space overall. So just put these things here. Let's take all these things here, and let's basically add some more feature to them, because right now we're getting a whole like rainbow values on the whole thing, and I want less, I want to clamp them more or less. So one way to do it is take the hue shift, right after that add a clamp, and the clamp should tell it to go basically between two values. Right now it's going from 0 to 1. We want it to go 0.2, so we are not getting the rainbow, like the full range rainbow hue. We'll keep it to 0.2 here. We'll take the time, fine, add, clamp, and we clamp the time itself. So what is that doing again? That is basically, yeah, the multiplication here is doing the pulsation, or that just like the, well, it's not a pulsation, it's just, it's like a, I don't know how to say it. It is a pulsation if you think about it. Okay, so here I don't want to change anything yet. I just want to keep it simple. So before the multiplication, I would like a desaturation to happen, and that will happen right after the clamping. And I would like that desaturation to be happening within a parameter. So parameter, let's just add one, click, right click, convert to parameter. Yeah, it will be called saturation controls. All right, so this thing will be hooked up in here. For now, it's going to be a 1, just a normal 1 right there. So it will be saturation normal as a beginning, and then we could lower it as we go. And here, this is, yeah, it is brightness, but convert, no, wait a second, how can I, brightness controls. Good, so we have 2 controls now. All right, good, multiply, fine, save. We'll go into the instance now and see if all what we created so far works and works smoothly. So yeah, we'll just check that out. Yeah, let's see. Gonna wait for it. Okay, and here we are. Let's go in, let's minus the thing. Okay, and right now saturation on 1. I really dig that. I feel like we could get more out of the I really like the black and white effect, I just do. But yeah, for now, I just want to see the instance. So here, I want to check those effects. So brightness controls, 1. Let's go with, let's just do it on the go. If I take it upwards, yeah. But I don't like how it's also controlling. Oh, it's kind of cool though. But I just wanted to control the lerp though. Me, it is, if you think about it, like here. But it's really interesting. That is where we might need a clamp. But yeah, we'll see. If a clamp will fix this. Saturation controls. We will try to make it more saturated. Yeah, here we go. Oh, dude. That's funny. Okay, 2. Okay, the brightness now, it's a bit too much. Okay, it's fun. Don't like it that much. Let's see, brightness controls, 1. Now we should have the better, yeah. But what is happening exactly? Okay. We have definitely limited the hue. I mean, let me just check this thing out a little bit from far. Yeah, it's too cartoonish right now, but we'll get there. We're trying to solve this thing. What if it was 0? Okay, what if there is no saturation whatsoever? No saturation is actually better. Let's see what we can do with this thing. Keep the saturation on. Maybe 1. 1 is actually removing them. That's quite interesting. 2 is adding them again. 3 is taking them way up high. But not in the right way somehow. And if I put this in the minus... Oh, look at that. It's the type of stuff I was looking for. Okay. Getting somewhere. I really like how we solved this issue now. With just putting it in the minus 1,000 or something. That's hilarious, dude. Ooh, I like that effect. Quite nice, actually. Alright, so hide the saturation for now. Okay, maybe I can dig that. Oh shit, it's cool though. Alright, and what if the saturation was like at 10? How does that look like? You don't wanna go there, dude. Like, no, don't go there. Okay, now I'm wondering. Oh my god, it's gonna be a disaster. We clamped it, right? So what happens if it was like a 0.1 on the clamp here? And we need some type of clamp on the actual thing here. Now, how to get that? We have a lerp. Alright, clamp is happening here. Not sure if we need one here, because we did clamp it though. Like, what is happening right after here? That it is going insane. It doesn't make any sense. Is it getting multiplied before it's going in? No, not really. So do we need a clamp at the end of here? I mean, any clamp will basically destroy the purpose of a multiplication, I guess. But maybe a clamp here before this one will help. So let's see if that will help. Save the process. Okay, let's check this out. Just playing with some shaders. Right now it's just Unreal. It's not Houdini at this point. It's fine though. It's part of learning. Can't do much about it. Okay, let's see. What do we have in here? Okay, go back to the instance, and now let's play around with some things. We clamped it, as you can see. So if this was a 1, or 1,000 for that matter, yeah, it's not really working. Which is weird though, like why would it affect the normal color? I mean, white looks really nice too. It looks pretty neat. But yeah, it's not working. But the -1000 is not working anymore either. And that's sad. It looked pretty nice, honestly. Okay, anyway. Why do we have still so many colors happening at the same time? Saturation. Ooh, 0? That's such a weird thing, though. So what happens in the -10? Oh, that's fun. Okay. I like how it's going through it, though. Ha! Looks fun. Maybe slower? Yeah, we could definitely control the time on this one. It's not a big deal. Yeah, we could do that. It's too fast right now. But otherwise, we could. Okay, let's fix a couple of things. Okay, so first of all, the time needs some type of dividing. So let's do that right now. Can it just hook up, please? Automatically. All right, let's go with 20. Let's take the last multiple. Okay, so this 20 is definitely not the right 20 that I wanted. And I wanted that 20 to be here. So let's take that 20 here. Okay, let me just Control Z some things here that I've done. Goodbye. All right, so divide. Yeah. Good. And let's get this thing in here. Hook it up in the sun. Put this thing into a 20. All right, and now this should slow down the saturation effect. I would like, let's see. It's fine to have parameters just to know what the values do, so you don't have to save and change and save and change. It saves you really a lot of time to get the look that you want. So that could be something for the future to learn from. All right, instance, let's go in here. Yeah, that is much chiller now, the effect. I like it. And if I remove the saturation effect, yeah, that is something, looks amazing. We clamped the last value so it stays darker. Yeah, okay, kind of like it. Why am I going towards the black and white more? It's very interesting. I usually like the colors, but with this one I'm like, keep it black. I don't know why. But this is nice too, dude. Like, no wonder this is really looking nice. I don't like that gray. Wish I could eliminate that gray out of the whole thing. Okay, so let's take the brightness now. I like the minus that we had. Let's try to bring that back a little bit. So this clamp value did not work, obviously. Lerp the thing here. Save that. Yeah, let's see if the minus will still work. Visually? Let's see. Things are looking good though. I mean, one last thing we could do is take the noise, apply it as a lerp, see what happens. So anyway, back here, brightness control -1000. It's very nice. Yeah, very nice. Okay, saturation away, saturation apart. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, people. We will remove this pulsation or clamp it differently. So this one, right? We have a minimum value of 0. So what we'll do instead of 0.3 and a 0. Let's try 0.7 just to see what we could do with it. Let's save it. I wish there was a way to randomize, but I mean, there's for sure a randomization that you could do in Unreal Material. All right, so let's see. We're gonna save that one. Yeah, I like that it's still there, and it's just pulsating every now and then. Love it. Okay, that makes way more sense. Okay. However, there's just one more thing. And I feel like brightness control will make sense. Okay, let's play with this a little bit this instance. Let's add a saturation. Make it a 20. How would that look like? Dude, this is awesome actually. Okay, I feel like it's only going... How's this color being... How's it changing? Okay, I feel like there's a lot of potential to change things here. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so saturation. We're changing that, that's fine. All right, the clamp here. So we'll call it the color range. So we'll add a parameter. Call it... Let's make it a parameter. We'll call it color range. Range. All right, let's put that thing into here and give it normal value 0.1. What else do I want to control here? Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, let's save it. Wish there was more randomization, but I guess there is. I guess there is. You could randomize things. Definitely. Okay. Oh my god. Whew, this thing is making me tired. Okay. Now... Alright, so let's go to the material instance and try to change the color range. So if I have a lower color range, how would that actually work here? I want to see the whole thing. So if I have a 0.01, why is it getting darker? Oh my god, look at that. It looks very nice. So if this was a 1 now, it's just so interesting that it's getting darker. That means some type of multiplication happening after that is definitely ruining the whole experience. Let me see what we could do about this problem. So I only want to control. Maybe a remap is a better way here. But for now, it's interesting to see. Definitely. Let's go with the -20 here. I really love those colors. Oh my god, look at that thing. And there's only 2 of them because we're controlling the color range a little bit better. So if I go with... let's see, if I go 1 now, it will go crazy. It will do all type of colors. And the less of that value we have, the less color we'll get. So here you go. At one point, 0.02, for example, will give you those magenta and cyan colors. But I don't want it to determine my brightness before that. For me, you know, I just don't want it to determine the brightness. I still want to see the colors, and I still want to see a bit more movement here. One way to do that, and this is really now, it feels a lot like developing a shader. So I'm pretty much in a sweet spot right now of things that I would like to do. So this is the speed. Let's hook that thing into a parameter, honestly, because it is so important for the visual, for the, you know, for the development. So we'll promote it to a parameter. Let's call it Texture. What is it? Texture speed. Yeah, let's just keep it simple like that, something like this, and give it the normal value of 0.1 for now. Hook the thing up in here, save it, and let's get into it. In the instance, we should be able to enable now the texture speed. And just a quick check on the mic, just in case. Just check on the mic a little bit. Good, mic is working. I am audible. Good. Back here on texture speed 0.1. Good. Let's go material instance and now check on that thing. Texture speed. Here we go. So the main goal is to make this a bit more random. So let's see if we. Yeah, now it's doing that same effect it did before. Now let's see something crazy like 30. See, we're getting some type of randomization. However, it's one of the things where I'm like, what happens if we go crazy? Let's go with 0.02 just to see it a little bit better. Yeah, this is way too fast. 50 will make 200 will make it super fast. Yeah, this is way too fast. Wow. Very, very corrupt. Cool. Okay, let's see. Let's make it a 1. Lovely. Introducing a yellow. I don't quite like the way it looks like from far, so I feel like this is better because it loses its silhouette. 20. Yeah, okay, here we go. That's way too bright, of course, but I really like the minus for some reason. I don't know why. But at the same time, it's definitely losing the silhouette a little bit. Not always. Okay. 0.01. That's pretty much the effect we want to have though. Something that is just chill. And yeah, that is what we're looking for here. I like that the brightness is being affected as well, but I'm sure there are better ways to control this through a pulsation, of course. For now, this is acceptable. Interesting saturation here. Let's try a 30. And now it will take the opposite colors. But we're still with 3 colors, as you can see. Only 3 colors. And if I keep it on 1, we'll have the black and white effects. That will unfortunately not show up due to... Yeah, this is better. However, it's not moving much. And if I go with something like 1, now it will be moving. 0.1, how does that look like? Yeah, I liked it more when there was more controls. So let's go back there. Yeah, okay. All right, we definitely need to get rid of that pulsation, that fake pulsation of the multiply here. Let's just put it here. I mean, honestly, let me see. We're gonna get rid of this clamp. Wait a second. This is... Okay, so what we'll do is take this here with its saturation value, just the normal thing, nothing else. We'll put it in the base color. No, remember, everything else will be controlled by the texture. So right now it won't have any brightness pulsation. We will control that a bit differently later. Yeah, let's see how we can control that. Yeah, here we go. That's much better. Love that. So much better. Okay, let's check on it from far. Yeah, I really like this. Okay, now we just need to find a way to not mess with the... just don't want to mess with the darkness of it all. Desaturate, I mean, it will be though, no matter what we do. When we clamp it like this. All right, let's try a remap. Let's see what the remap will do. So if I put the input of this one here, and I just give the same values of 0 and 1 as the normal input low and the normal input high, but the target high will be determined by me. So, and then this will be hooked here. Oh, ad break in progress. Wow, that was fast. I'll be right back, people. Okay, so let's keep it going. Let's see if this works. Honestly, let's save it and see what happens. Not sure. Not sure if the remap value range would take the values to still, you know, to keep them into a 0 and a 1. I don't know how to describe this a bit better, but see if that's true. Doesn't seem to be the case. So we put this one. We still have the full range of colors, because if we take the saturation into a -20 in that case, oh, we don't have any saturation left. Oh, okay, we nuked that one. Interesting. Very interesting how that works. I wonder what I could do. Do I like this? Do I like this? Let's see. So this is... Oh. Whoa. Okay. No. I don't like this at all, actually. So... I don't know what you did. But I don't like what you did. Aha. So we'll just go with the normal way to do this. I wonder what it did. It completely lost its saturation, which is just weird. Okay, well, let's see. Alright, so on the color range we need a 0.02. This will allow us to have a couple of colors. Maybe even less. I just hate how the brightness is changing with that. Don't want the brightness to change with it. Although that brightness is okay, basically. But the problem is we're getting a lot of black. Would have loved it to be more, you know, fluid. Texture speed. Kinda trying to develop the perfect look. I liked the one before, where it was just going through it. I like this effect. It's very interesting. Should we continue learning and then we can come back to this? Let's control Z couple of things. So it was 0.01. That was the one that I liked. Okay, and this one, let's try 001. Now we won't have any colors left. 5. Some colors are here. It's very interesting. It's very fun to play with. Where's the brightness growth control? Okay, so what happens if we make it roll bigger though? I don't like how this is working, the brightness controls. I think that looked better here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this, how it's just doing this flip normal effect, which is just, ugh. I don't like that effect. Why are we getting a flip normal effect anyway? It's very prominent once it's big. So thickness will have to go down a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're just figuring things out on the go, honestly. It's not a big deal. Growth. Where's the growth? There we go. It's very interesting. Okay. So we might actually just go with a no saturation control and a much, you know, more here. Interesting. It's just so interesting how it just changes the whole thing. It's very interesting. 0.1. How does that look like? Anyway, we're just gonna go back to our effect here for now. I think that's okay. What happened to this? Okay. I love this C effect. It's pretty cool. I don't like how we can see through everything though. Not a big fan. But still, this is cool. This is way too less color range wise. Yeah, it's much better. Okay. What happens if it's a -1 though? Barely visible, right? Okay. And more. Okay, so the more. Okay, 222. Ooh, okay. We have something here. Whew. Cool. Yeah, that is how we could avoid this problem then. This is very electric. Okay, let's see if we just remove the... We'll keep it on 1. See how that looks like. I feel like this is so much that it's blocking the movement here. Okay, how can we solve this? Let's go bigger. What does bigger mean? Like bigger color range. What is that doing? Still a lot, like minus, I don't know, 3. Aha. Okay. Color range. Let's go with something really low and now something really big. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I'm playing around with a yeah, I'm just playing around with like something that I... Okay, wait a second. minus 20. That was around the value we had, right? Yeah, see, it's just the same results. Okay, yeah, I'm not getting enough control out of this. That means there are just basics missing. Yep, with my knowledge, basically. Let's take the thickness back to 1, honestly. Yeah, this is how thick it is. We also have to keep in mind how thick the whole thing is. Growth, how much is our growth? Yeah, the growth should be just 0 to 1. Thickness should be controlled a bit in a better way. But for now, let's keep it like that. Yeah, I like this. Colors are blending nicely. I wish I had more control over them, honestly. Like, the saturation control is not doing much. Right? It's not doing what I want it to do. That's for sure. It's there for the visual effects. So it's basically not doing what it's supposed to do. Not at all. It's doing things like this. Could be worth it just to look at it and, you know, develop it as we go. Well, we're definitely changing a lot, though. And this depth is a bit too much, so we'll have to control it a little bit more. So where's the depth? Depth. Yeah, fade distance. Let's go with 5 for now. Save it. Okay, and I will continue with the video. So here we go.
Some other nodes that we have going on for our parameters. Oops. Or just click the drop down for it. And if I save this and we look back at the material instance, now we have more parameters under the Galaxy folder. So that's how you can add more organization to your instance. So if we're to get a world position, and we'll plug this into a noise.
We're going to play with some noise and masking and some other stuff. Okay, we'll have to create some parameters though to make it. I really like how this was moving right now, but the problem is it's so random. Okay, it doesn't matter. We will create some stuff right now. I wish. Okay, wait. Let's create the things here now. We have this multiply. We're probably gonna use it now again. So what we'll do is introduce absolute world position, not the apps, not this one. Absolute absorption. No, wait, world position. Yeah, and we'll take the X, Y, Z of that. Add a noise to it. So it will be just a normal noise. To scale that down, we need a type of multiplication, of course. But we also need some type of time, and we need to add that time. So let's first add the multiply here. Yeah, let's make it very small, basically. So what we'll do is wait, let me try to think a little bit. So this here and this here. Yeah, okay, this should make it smaller now. Let me see. Start preview node. Okay, so if I put this 0.001, it should, yeah, it should be, yeah, that's good. We can change the noise later, but for now we'll just stick with that one. What are we gonna do is basically put like a time to it. So we'll hook a time here, and we will add, most likely add, yeah, we'll add the position here, and let's try to hook that here. Don't think this will work. This won't work. Wait, instead of this whole thing, we'll do this. Right there. So let's see how that will look like. Oh, wow. Interesting. Wait a second. How can we do this? We need some type of time. We need also some type of movement. So let me see how I could do that. Wait a second. So we have a default duration. Okay, so time with a divide, of course, and then you add. Okay, so you just add. All right, so the add should happen before here, so just like there. And now that goes into the world position. And now if I start previewing the node, we'll have a movement. Yeah, that's great. Okay, perfect. Now we need some type of division. So divide, and this divide is going to go through here. And we'll put it through the add and basically control it through a parameter. So let's convert that thing, call it texture speed, noise speed. Speed, okay, and let's do a 20 for a start and see how that will work. Right now it is going pretty, ooh, I like this. This is pretty nice. Okay, now let's add that to the multiplication and hook this into the base color. See how that would work. Now, I will probably have to edit the saturation and the color range just to see. Good thing I've all made all into a parameter just to see how things will work. Yeah, I'm just gonna save it. Wait for it to work. Okay, it is saved. Let's go back in there. Okay. Okay, it's pretty nice. Not much we could see yet. We have a red, which is quite interesting. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is, yeah, give this more range. So give us the full range just to see what's happening. Yeah, you could see it moving through it. Here you go. It's just so interesting that it never goes black, but it is going through it. Okay, so let's make color range of 0.5, 0.2. Wow, it's not changing much. 0.02. Now we have some type of changing happening. Let's go with no saturation whatsoever. Let's go with a color range of 1. And I want to see if the... It is controlling the... I feel like this could be hooked to the emissiveness of it. Brightness color. Oh. What happens if this color range? I mean, it's not gonna change much, right? Noise speed, let's go with something like this. Just to see it a bit better. Okay. It feels like wind right now. Let's add a saturation back. Excuse me. at 0.02. Brightness to minus 1000 just to see the effect. Okay, and minus 20, how that looks like. Oh, minus 50, let's go. Okay, okay, we have way more colors to work with right now. But yeah. Okay, wait, so what happens if there is no saturation? This happens. Because I kind of like this, but I wish it was more unified. Okay. It's very random. I'm trying to avoid this randomness though. One. Oh wow, man, this is doing so many effects at the same time. Yeah, it's like you don't want to go there. It's very electric. It's giving just electricity, honestly. Don't want that. Wow. 0.03. This should slow it down, right? Correct? No, it's not. Okay, 70. Oh, wait. Is it the more? But it should divide. Doesn't make sense. 1. Saturation 0. Okay, so what is happening here? Is it so fast? Should it be slower? That's very interesting. Okay, so what is happening here? It should divide it, y'all. Okay, this is what's happening. Okay. So another 0 here, and what happens? Now the texture is barely visible, dude. Okay. 0.1. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Let's save that. Let's see what happens. The texture now is very repetitive. Let's see what's gonna happen with that noise. It's gonna be interesting. Saving. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow. Look at that. Cool. Ooh. It's awesome. Okay, let's play with that a little bit. Explore it a little bit more. It's not so bad. Too much hue, for sure. And now it's the ultimate test, right? If I go up there, I go, okay, color range, I want the quarter of that. There's just so many factors right now that are playing. One of them is, of course, the texture speed. Wow. Why is it changing so much? Wow. Wait, that is the wrong texture speed. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, okay. I get it. Saturation controls. Let's go with a minus 20. Okay. 0.0205. Limit me more, dude. Then give me like 0.01. Okay. Minus 1000 here. Let's just see how this thing looks like, dude. Okay. Give me minus 200 here. Just want to see how this thing is producing. Wow. It's interesting how the overall texture now turned to this noise texture. Very interesting. Add thickness. I mean, that's just not gonna help. I hate how many colors we have. We should have been able to limit this, honestly. But we have some type of pulsation, which is awesome. But only barely, though. Okay. Fate controls. What are those for? Okay. All right. We have fate controls. I completely forgot about those. Okay. This is cool, though. I don't know what y'all think, but I think this is quite interesting. And what happened if there is no saturation of such? And I put this thing into a 1. Oh, sorry. This. Oh, okay. We didn't want to change that one. Okay, wait. Let's just play with some things. If there is no... Wait a sec. Fate control. This is too much. A little bit of it is nice, though. But this is way too much, dude. This is better. Okay. I should not play with this. It's really effing up a lot of stuff. Okay. Interesting. 3. Okay, now let's work with this thing, though. Let's remove... Yeah, let's give it a normal value. Remove the actual saturation. Yeah, this is the noise speed we want to work with. Yeah, this is the one we want to work with. However, for now, it's fine. It's fine the way it is. And what we wanted is to stop controlling the saturation. Generally. It's very interesting. I like this because it gives this blood cells effect. The pulsation should go through it. I feel like it would be better. But I like it generally from above. It looks amazing. Okay, so if I put the saturation again to 1, I just color it slightly, right? Something like that. And instead of pitch black, see how much variation we're getting right now? Insane type of variation. Let's try with the color range to go lower. Interesting. Now we have a... Oh, wow. Okay, wait. Brightness to 1. Huh. Wow, 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 wow. What is happening? Oh, it's out of control, definitely. I don't like how pitch black it's getting. Texture speed, noise speed, let's try 40. Oh. Interesting. How now, all of a sudden, we are able to see... Oh, wow. It's cool. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Okay, wait. Let's go 5. Yeah. I want this thing beneath to move. Yeah, alright, alright. Okay, so let's get this saturation a bit more up. Let's go 0. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. I just feel like it shouldn't be... Okay, fate should be really like a 10 or something. Now it's like a Python. Awesome. So what is controlling the saturation again? This panning? Growth control, noise speed. Growth control. Oh yeah, now it's really a Python basically. So what can we do with this thing? How can we do this thing? How can we make it look very different now? I feel like the texture is too small and too slow. Let's go with 35. Just some type of movement. We need to see the thing alive a little bit. Yeah. It is alive, but I want it to be even more alive. Yeah, I don't like this so much. Noise speed 0.01. It's gotta go now insane. Yeah. It's a type of thing we wanted to go for in the beginning. This TV noise, right? Okay, let's make it small. All right, that's a bit too much though. 0.5. That's the kind of thing we wanted in the beginning. I'm always gravitating towards the TV thing. I don't know why. It's just I think it's relatable. It could make something interesting in a game. Look at that from far. It's awesome. It really looks cool from far. Okay, let's see what we could do with this. Brightness wise. Oh, wow. Noise. Aha, aha. You can see the inner texture. One. Okay, let's try a 3 here. I wonder how that looks like in the gameplay. Just full screen this thing, just want to see. Yeah, it's very corrupt. Like, you don't want to mess with this thing. It could be something that locks a level away from you yet. Like, you can't go there. That could be something interesting to play with. Like, you have to solve a puzzle of some sort in order for this to go away. I think I like that better. That direction. There might be one more thing to do, and that is to change the actual texture of that noise. I like what the texture is doing here. The one beneath all. So what happens if this was on a 10? Okay, so it's not really communicating any idea. This is better. And the 1 is even better, right? Yeah, that's much better. It's giving something at least. Let's try a 0.5. Yeah, I like this better. Okay, what can we do? Wait a second, what was that now? With no noise speed, it's giving better results somehow. So let's try 20. Let's try 10. Let's try 5. Let's try 3. Let's try a 2. Let's try a 1. Okay. Wow. It's very alive now. It has a lot of character. Hehehe, I like it. 1. What happens if this thing was like 100 though? Now that we flipped it around. Okay, that's too much though. Okay, I'm sure there is a way to make it look better. Work and look better, maybe? Color range. What happens if this one was a 1? Ooh, look how much effect we're getting now. Heck yeah, dude. Now we're getting all the values, basically. Cool. Yeah. You don't want to mess with that. You just don't want to, dude. Okay. Looks pretty cool. Let's try a lower thickness. And let's see the thing growing. Does it grow with the actual animation, or is this a... Did we put ourselves in a... Somehow, I'm not sure if this could be shown in real time, honestly. It looks nice though. The more growth, of course, the thicker it will get. Yeah, like 8, whatever. I like it, but I still want to try a couple of instances. Like, fine, let's create this instance, save it, and let's make a new one. And yeah, just try different things, you know. Let's try a color now. Let's try like, I don't know. Let's go with color range. Let's go with the thing that we were creating before. 0.2. Noise speed. Let's go with texture speed, something much slower. And now give me some saturation on the thing. Give me -50. That's a bit too much. -20. Wow. It's crazy amount of control. Okay, maybe -1, just to see. Okay, and the color range, let's go with something 0.02. Let's limit this thing. Let's see what can we get away with, right? -20 now. Here we go. Let's go -200 just to see. Yeah, that's the thing I don't like, are those colors. It's just too many of them. And they're so out of control. There's no uniformity to it. It's so out of control. And I feel like... What happens, yo, if we like go with the noise speed here? Is this... How can I make this faster? Like this, right? Just gonna go super fast right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like this. That's just hands down. I don't like it. Okay. Let's take back our creation here. This is nice. You know, the saturation, everything we build is working in it in some way or other. Yeah. Okay, let's just save the whole project for now. Save y'all. Okay, let's go into playing. Oh, interesting. It's very interesting. It's way calmer somehow. I mean, I was just curious, what else can we learn today? Just to have the thing working. What can we add to it still? I would love to explore some noise textures. I mean, this, what we're doing right now with this very small noise is that it doesn't matter where you look at it now. You won't see those artifacts anymore because it's just a one entity, right? Let's see if we go up the stairs. I'm not sure if we're gonna crash into it. Yeah, we're gonna. There's no collision. Same here. Yeah, I just like how it looks like though. It has a certain look. It has a direction. The other one was just like someone playing with Unreal material. You know what I mean? It wasn't just like it was going nowhere. But now when we hit play, we lost that effect. That effect. But that's fine though. For now. Okay. Let's learn some more tricks, and I'll be right back. Okay, so just learned a new way to organize things a little bit better, and also to multi-use it, to use it in multiple time or in multiple sessions. So let's first organize the things that we created here. Yeah, this is basically good. Let's comment it. I guess it was C-click, yeah. And this will be called our saturation controls. Yeah, okay, let's take this one now. And this one will be our, what did it do, this thing? World position. Yeah, it's our noise mask. Let's call it noise mask for now. Control click, or C-click, and call it noise mask. Good. Let's take this thing in here. What we'll do with this, first of all, I would like to control the size on the go. So one click, and here in this. Okay, we're just gonna right click on it, convert it to a parameter. We'll call it noise size. Noise, okay, mask, noise mask size. Okay, and so we'll keep it into a 0.5 or as its normal value. And okay, so the noise speed will be called now noise mask speed. Speed, okay. Texture will be texture. We can probably group them if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, here are some grouping, but where do I introduce a new group though? I completely forgot about how to do this. How to do grouping. Let's see. Clean graph. No. Previous state. Okay, let me just Google that real quick. How Unreal material. How to create a group. A parameter group. Yeah. Parameter group. See how that's done. Yep. All right, how to edit parameter group data in the material. In the material editor, when I click on material itself and scroll down to parameter group data, the material itself here. Okay, let's see if we can change it here. Let's see. It's just type group, nothing. In the parameters. And can I add a group somewhere? What are parameter group options for material? Let's see how to add those. Go into the parent material, find the parameter, or right click on the node and select convert to parameter, once created, oh, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Once created or clicked on, it should appear everything you need in the detail panel. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Once created or clicked on, it should appear everything you need in the details panel. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go into YouTube a little bit just to check how the grouping works. Let's see, groups, yes, please. I'm gonna add the sound. Oh, it doesn't have a sound. What are we getting? Group, yes. Let's see, a bit faster. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. All right, so this is how you do it. You basically do it like this. What should we create the group first? What for? Let's create one for the not the saturation controls, but all right, yeah, actually, yes, saturation controls. Let's do it. Group will be called saturation controls. All right, and this will belong to it, and this one too. These are our saturation controls. Good. Noise mask. Okay, so we'll create a noise mask. Noise mask controls. Awesome. Yeah, this is quite easy. I like this. Noise mask controls. Good. Okay. Good. So we have that. Let's keep this thing going. To brightness controls, we will have create mask, brightness controls, create Frenzal mask. I think that's more accurate. What do we have in here? Brightness controls. Let's keep it in the global. Okay, let's see how that will look like in the material instance. I think we'll have a bit more organization. Okay, so these are scammers. Well, that's awesome. Okay, gonna save it, and yeah, let's see for it. Let's wait. Okay, and now we should be able to have. Okay, here we go. Noise mask, exactly. Saturation controls, awesome. How is that looking like here? Pretty nice. Let's try to control the noise mask size, because I feel, yeah, that's better. I like this. Or does it work better this way? Oh, no matter what I do, it will reach a point where it's too big and then it will go back. I mean, they're all cool. Let's try something crazy, like 0.001. Ooh, cool. Okay, nah. We'll keep it on like 50 something. Let's see how that looks like. It's neat. I like that noise it made. Yeah, that's around or about the effect I wanted. Let's see, 20. I still wanted to have clear divisions. Okay, let's try a 10. Let's try a 5. Let's try a 3. A 2. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, lovely. I like that. Bit of Python print. Everything looks cool. Great, let's keep going. I'm gonna learn some more. So, we discovered a grouping. There's just one more thing we could do as well. It's called, here we go. If we right click here, we go to material. It's called material function. What does the material function do? Well, it's a bit like the network, subnetwork in Houdini. It's just the same thing, but for Unreal. So we'll call this one, for example, the saturation, or something else that we don't need right now.
Let's do the thickness controls or the vertex animations. We will not mess with those anyway. Vertex animations. And yeah, let's do that. So what we'll do is drag and drop this one in here and just take this, copy everything in here. Now double click on the vertex animation material. What is it called? Material function, and paste those things. Ooh, it only pasted the comment. Well, that's yikes. Okay, let's go here again. Let's copy those. And now delete this. So paste this. Okay, and now we have everything inside, just like in Houdini. Same for here. Just copy the thing. Paste that thing here. And now we'll get everything else that was controlling these things, such as this multiply or this lerp. Other than that, where's this going? Into the control thickness. Well, that's fine though. We'll keep that away. Or should we not? Let me think. Well, let's keep the lerp away then. Fine, yeah. That's better. We'll delete that lerp then. And what are we gonna do now? We can have two outputs, I suppose. Let's add an output here. Tangent output. Is that the one? Okay, wait. Let me check it out. All right, this makes a lot of sense. Instead of doing this, just copy that one and paste it. Okay, and so yeah, take this in there and this in here and save that material function. And now go in here and yeah, we should be able to introduce it. Here it is. Instead of having this here, we'll just basically, okay, wait. This is getting multiplied by the ramp value range. Okay, how to get that though? How do I get that? So we completely missed it here, right? Where is it? This one. Vertex normal. Yeah, wait. So where was it? Multiply time. Yeah, we totally have F this one. Okay, wait. We'll just gonna take this one, copy it as it is, and paste it as it is. And basically make this a bit bigger. Put those things in. Take this up. Put this here. Multiply now accordingly. Save. Oh, you can't see this. Sorry. Yeah, save. Good. Go back here. And yeah, delete everything in this variation number 1. And everything in this variation number 2. See if it works though. Now take this. Alright. And this result 1 here. Result 2 here. Okay, let's see if that works. Well, I'm not sure, honestly. Let's see if that works. Let's click here, right click. Wait, how do I not preview things anymore? Okay, right click, stop. Okay, and we have it still working. However, the results are very extreme for some reason. Wait, what is happening with this one? It's getting multiplied. Why is it so extreme? What have I done? Is it the other way around? This one here and this one here? Okay, let's see, save. Okay, wait, save here. And let's check our... wait a second. Are they moving? Yeah, they're moving. Good, so we have it working. So this is one way to make this thing work. Oh, wait, let's save it. And instead of... Okay, so a result. All right, so this will be called vertex text animation. Actually, I did this naming convention, so let's keep up to it. Variation 1. And here, vertex animation variation 2. And yeah, now we have, oh wait, let's save it, close it, and now we should, it should work though. Let's open it again, this one. Yeah, do we have the naming? Output name, good. And here we don't yet, for some reason. Maybe if we just put it in again. Here we go. Right click, is there a way to update it? Collapse, expand, collapse. All right, let me put it back for you here. Enable real-time preview, select previewing. There's really not much we can do to make it refresh. That's weird. So, oh wow, variation 2 is the... Why is it putting 2 here? That's weird. Anyway, for now it's fine. We have more space, and yeah, just wanted to show you that one because I just learned it. So we'll pause. It's quite complicated what we're gonna do now. So there's a lot of things that I don't understand and I won't be able to explain. But what I would like to do is go through it one by one and one after the other. And so we'll start basically new here in a free space, so to speak. We'll add a texture. We could import any texture from the internet. It just has to be tileable. I want to work with this one now, just because I have it. So, and what we will play with is something called screen position. And if we put that screen position in the UV as such, and we view it. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this thing here just so I could view it quickly. So if I put it in the base color and we change our, where's our view? Yeah, let's make it into a plane. You see that it will just, actually that's not a plane, that's a plane. Yeah, you'll see that it will follow the camera no matter what we do. It's, yeah, it's not nice. We don't want it to do that, but we want to use that way to look through it and get different textures and different effects, but we don't want to, we will eliminate some of the effects it's doing. So for example, if we stretch the ratio of the screen, it will stretch the texture. It is going wherever we're going. We don't want that either. So yeah, those are things we want to change about this. Let me just get this thing back here and let's instead just view it. So we'll go start viewing the actual node. So yeah, this is how it will look like, or how it's looking like right now. It's too portally. It's too, it hurts my eyes. So we're gonna fix this. We're gonna go step by step. So stay with me. And we'll see how we're gonna do this. It's just a lot of steps, of course, so I have to focus and see, you know, how to do those steps and just go through the video. So the first thing we're gonna do is something called debug float to values. This will allow us to see what are we doing with our math. So debug float, here it is, float to values right there. What does that do? So if I hook that thing in here and I view it, it could crash, honestly. Let's save everything. Let's just save everything, just in case. Let's go here, save all. Could crash, it just could happen, so let's view this. Waiting, okay, here we go. Now we see those numbers changing as we come across this screen here or further away from it. And we need to be able to fix these numbers, make them work like we want them to, or like it is intended to. Well, for now, it's not really clear what's happening, but if I go and I do view size, which should basically, the view size expression outputs a 2D vector giving the size of the current view in pixels. This is useful for causing various changes in your material based on the current resolution of the screen. So if I go here, put this one in, yeah, now we're talking. Nothing's changing with within the position, but if we change the ratio here, it's changing with it. So we want to take those informations and create some type of ratio from it, and it is done with math. So we'll see how that's done. I will just gonna skip through the tutorial a little bit. And so yeah, we have breakout float 2 components. All right, so we are breaking out those 2 components from the view size. So let's do it. Breakout float 2 components. So we will break them out. We'll take the values of those 2, and now basically divide them through each other, which should give us some type of ratio. So this here and this here, and then we're gonna hook it up in here. This should basically give us the ratio between this and that. Okay, and now we will basically, so we using the math, we were able to create the ratio from whatever the screen is at the moment, and we'll add some couple of new tricks to it to make it work. So we will basically add an append. The append vector, I believe. Let's see. What the append does, the append vector expression allows you to combine channels together to create a vector with more channels than the original. For example, you can take 2 individual constraints value and append them to make a 2-channel constraint 2 vector value. Okay, so it makes basically takes those 2 values, puts them into. Wait a second, is that really what it does? Is that really what it does? This can be useful for reordering the channels within a single texture, or the combining multiple grayscale texture into RGB. Okay, let's see what that means. Let's go in here and see what is there to be done. So basically he here does a 1 and puts it here. I guess one of them will stay 1 in that case. And let's see how different this will look like. We had a 0.8, 0.8, and now we have 1 on the above 1 no matter what happens. Okay, good. That is what we've done. We run this value here and we kept this into a 1. Let's keep going and see what we could do. Okay, so basically we're trying to lock up the one of the axes. So if we add a multiply to this, so this one with this one, then we hook it up into this one, we should be able now to see, start previewing node. It should not basically scale, stretch basically, but it's still scaling. That's something we're still gonna fix, so stay with me and we're gonna fix it. We're gonna see how to fix this. So let's do it right now. Let's keep it going. So constant bias scale. Let's see what we can do with that. Constant bias scale, constant bias scale. Okay, let's see what we can do with this one. Let's read it a little bit. The constant bias scale expression takes an input value, adds a bias value to it, and then multiplies it by scaling factor, outputting the result. So for example, to convert an input data from -1 to 1 to 0, 1, you would use a bias of 1 and scale of 0.0, 0.5. Okay, and that is to convert the 0, 1, 1 to 0, 1. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what we'll do is give this a -0.5 and scale of 2, and we'll hook it in here. Then in here, now this should, yeah, it's completely broken now. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so what we'll do is hook this into the multiply instead of here. So Alt click there. And then add another one, constraint, const, what is it? Constant bias, not constraint, constant bias scale. If we hook it up in here, the normal one, and put it in there, what will happen? Well, at least the 0.5 is not breaking. Okay, let's see what else we can do. So basically we should have the same number no matter what. Okay, that is exactly what we want. Okay, let's hook it up in here. Start viewing this. Okay, so let's see. Stretching. All right, here we go. It's staying like it is, but we're still able to see through it. That's awesome. But the scaling is still happening with the zoom in and zoom out. So we're gonna fix that as well. Let's see. Okay. So we need to somehow get the distance from the camera. Let's see how that is done. So object position, world position, object position, world space. Okay. So we need a transform position. So from absolute world space to view space. I think it's the view space. Yeah, it is the view space. Okay. Let's see. I'm following the tutorial now. I don't know much. It's just transforming our, yeah, it's transforming the world position, the world space into a view space. Let's see what that does. So we'll need a mask. Okay, so basically this is a 3 coordination. It's a 3 vector. We only need the distance from the camera. We don't need anything else. So we will mask the B and nothing else. And so this is going to take the value from the B only, and we'll play with that. So let's see into here. Let's put it here just to see what type are we getting the number changing. Start reviewing node. Yeah, it's getting the numbers. Yeah, so if we had like the G here, it wouldn't have changed when we zoom in or zoom out. If we have the R, which is the other position, I think. Yeah, anyway, so the data from the camera is in the B. That is all what you need to know for now. Let's keep going. We'll add a divide. I will divide it by 1. Okay, so we'll divide by 1. And we'll put it here. And this should give us lower values. Here we go. So we'll get an object radius. And we'll add a multiply. We'll multiply the object radius with the division and into the vector. Let's see if this will keep it let's see if it will keep everything together. Scale UV. So these are the scale UV by center, I believe. Okay, so these numbers are scaling our UV. So the further away, the smaller it will get. The closer, the bigger it will get. And this should stabilize it. Okay, so let's see here. And this one here. And this one in here. And now we preview that one and see how the scaling is happening. Exactly. So it's keeping its values by negating the values, basically. And I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I'll go to the bathroom. We'll be right back. Let's keep going. Let's keep learning. So yeah, we created this thing. Okay. We can still look through it. We can, yeah, it's locked scale wise. It's awesome. Cool. Let's see what else we could do with this. Let's see what we can do with this. It looks like a space anyway. Texture I created. Cool. Okay, let's just skip this part. Let's go. Alright, so let's see. We started now. Wait a second. Let's go here. Oh my god, it's going a bit too fast. So object position absolute. Alright, so now we'll create another thing. Object position absolute. I mean, what happens if I click? Yeah. So this is object position absolute. Will be hooked to transfer to clip space, which we don't know what it does. Transform to clip space. I still don't know what it does, but it doesn't matter. We can read about it. Let's see. The material function call expression allows you to use an external material function from another material or function. The external function's input and output node become inputs and outputs of the function call node. If a material function is selected in the content browser, when placing one as expression, it will automatically be assigned. This is just telling what a material function does, but not what transform clip space does itself. World position, buffer UVs for scene texture, screen alignment. Okay, let's see what it does. We will only know what it does after we apply some things to it. Go put this here. Let's preview it. Let's see what it does. Interesting. Oh, it's taking the values from where from the XY position of the camera, because it's changing with it. Okay, let's see what we can do with that. So hold 2 and click, multiply. Wait a second. So let's view this one instead. Let's see what happens. Oh, we have negatives. Okay, I can see why they want to change that in the course. Okay, maybe we just want positive values. Let's see if that's correct. So 1, -1. Let's see. And 1 here. Okay, let's see how that will look like. Do we have minuses? Yeah, we still have minuses. Let's see what else we could do. Okay, let's see. So let's take this multiplication and multiply it again with the append value. So let's see. The append value we created from before. This one. Here we go. Append, please go in here. And then what happens next? And then we can look at it. Okay, and now the last step, and I'm just following this tutorial. I have no idea what I'm doing because it's a bit complex. It's nice to work with complex things and understand them later. But yeah, for now, we're just gonna follow, move first through it. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna subtract this value from this multiplication and hook it up in the first element. All right, now we'll view this note. So convert, start previewing nude. Let's see. Okay. Is it going with it? It's going against it. Ah, this is what we've been doing. That's awesome though. It's quite cool. I actually like it. Like it's like looking through it, right? Yeah. I like it. And I'm not worried about how tileable the texture is because we'll for sure add a noise to it. So let's see. Keep going. Preach, my friend, preach. Let's keep going. Let's see. It's amazing what you can do with numbers. Only with numbers. Let's see. Wait, does it work like that? Yeah, exactly. As we look up, it's going down. As we go, yeah, right, left. Okay, one more thing. Okay, so one more thing. Right after this multiplication, we need so right after this multiplication, we will need another multiplication of 0.5. I think it will dampen the value. Let's see. So 0.5, so it doesn't pan so fast anymore. And let's see. Yeah, here you go. It's not panning too fast. So if I go with 0.7, which is a higher value, which should allow us, yeah, to see through a bit more. So yeah, 0.5 should make it, yeah, more dampened. Like, I just don't like how much it's not moving anymore. So 0.6 maybe. Oh, interesting. Wow. All right, now 0.6, not 6. Okay. It got really nervous. Okay, yes, this is nice though. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that's my personal taste. Let's keep it like this. Save, of course. And let's keep going. Let's organize our things here. There's a lot of spaghetti going on. How was this with the alignment, honestly? Completely forgot about it. So alignment, shift, okay. So shift W. Okay, let's do all of those together. Good. Let's do those together. Okay. Good. Okay, these all need to be together. Okay. This is a bit too much together. So all of them together, let's put them next to each other. And this one will be maybe like here. Good. And all of things together. Okay, debug we don't need anymore. And yeah, we'll keep this also together with this. And yeah, just stretch it a little bit away from each other.
And the multiply here goes down there. Okay, just a little bit of organization. This is a bit too much. Let's have it in the middle. Let's have this here. Yeah, let's keep those together, basically. Yeah, I like that much better. These are the final calculations before everything is done and said and done, basically. Good, good, good. Okay, so now it's obvious a little bit that these belong here. Oh wait, append. So view size, a breakout flow, 2 components. You divide it, you append. Then you go into the screen position, which should anyway be here. And then you take the constant bias and start doing your multiplications. Okay. This has a bias plus scale changed. This is a normal one. Normal bias. Good. Yeah, and then there's a lot of multiplications. Okay, so let's divide the stuff a little bit better. Screen position. Yeah, okay, so this is doing some calculations. So we're gonna put it a bit away from here. Although what it's doing is being hooked twice, right? So constant bias into the subtract. No, not really. Okay. So let's see, divide, append. This had allowed us to stop the stretching. So let's keep them together, basically. Fine. Let's keep these together. Just stop stretching. Stretching. Good. What's next? This had allowed us to transform position, mask it, divide it by 1, and have an object radius multiply into the scale UV center, which had allowed us to so it stopped stretching, and then we stopped zooming. Yeah, basically append zoom, uniform zoom, uniform scale for zooming. Okay, so we basically deleted that option, and this had allowed us now to create a, this here allowed us to create our operation for opposite, okay, how to write opposite, oh my god, opposite, let me Google that real quick, I'm so bad at spelling. Opposite, let's see, opposite with opposite, okay, all right, opposite, opposite, object, opposite, what to say, panning when camera looks. Okay, opposite panning when camera looks. Good. This is some maths to make everything work. This belongs here in the middle. This also belongs to this. Subtract also belong. Okay, so let's do all of those in here. Let's add them here. Let's double click here. Okay, and now we take that option a bit out of the view, like here. Okay, and yeah, let's include all those things inside of here. Good. Good, good, good. And then yeah, this is how we hook everything up together. Looks nice, simple, easy. Awesome. Good. Great. Okay, what happens next? I bet we'll add a panning. Let's see. We'll see. We're gonna watch. We'll be right back. We'll get the panner. Panner is right there. Okay, so yeah. All right. Panner. Okay, so absolute noise plus panner with speed. Okay, that's basically all what we need. Let's see here. Boom. Add that thing here. Also, in order to control our size of the texture, We'll just add a very normal multiply with a parameter. We'll get used to those things. That's why it's nice to work with advanced things that are beyond your level, is because you get used to the easy stuff, to the things that you should be able to do on the go. And this is just one part of it. Okay, so one parameter, boom, call it texture. Okay, so base color, base texture size, fine. Base texture size, okay. And this is not us going into like an art direction and trying to get something to work. This is us learning techniques. So nothing final here. No portfolio pieces here. We don't need that stuff yet. Later, maybe. So yeah, here. So this is a space to feel free to just fail at multiple times. Normal value 1. Oh, no 4, 1. Multiply that thing, put it in the UV2, here we go. Then, all right, and now we're gonna play with this. So speed, we're just gonna go with something like 1 on the Y. And yeah, let's put the thing into the wait a second. How did we do the noise? We have a world, absolute world position with a noise, yes, and this is going into coordination. All right, but where are we going? Where are we getting our UV from, though? We had an add. Okay, yeah, let's add an add. Fine by me. Then how does that work with the panner? All right, so right before that one, we go add here, and that add value goes into coordination, the UV. How does that look like? Ooh, fancy. I like it. Very fiery. Awesome. Yeah. Let's add a shift. Okay, shift W on those. And where should I add the add? Probably in the middle here. Yeah, let's add those things together. And yeah, let's give those a comment. This comment will say noise texture. Sure, awesome. Good. Now let's see what we could do with that. We probably can multiply it with our base color. So M, and how to do it? Control, right? Boom, hook here. Control, boom, hook here, and hook it there. Okay. And now stop reviewing. Stop preview mode. Good for me. That works. Okay. All right, let's save it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm really curious. Saving. Ooh, it's a lot of saving. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. We definitely need to change a couple of things. So what I will do, apply this, where is it? Which one? The TV we don't want now. We're just gonna go work with this one. Give me the, okay, good. Now we will work with this. So what are we gonna do? We will disable brightness control. We will disable, okay, so let's see, disable. Now, noise mask size, noise mask speed, color range 1, all the colors, saturation controls, probably not, texture speed, fade controls, brightness controls, add thickness. Yeah, I should probably disable a couple of things to make this work. It's still very interesting though. Huh. Okay. Let's see how to do this. Let's do it step by step. We're gonna go here and try to. Okay, we're gonna just go straight in there. See how that works. Save it. Yeah, let's see. We had a mask before. Now this mask should not work anymore. And we should just have the texture with its panning animation. That's all. So let's see. This is way, way better already. It's very fiery. And it also changes as you look at it, right? I still don't like the texture color. But it's very cool. And I feel this is a better effect than the one we've had before with the TV. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to, yeah, basically just take that one in here. This is going to be its own material so far. So we'll close it. Then we will create a new one. So this will be called TV. Good. This will be called, yeah, growth. Fine. And let's see. Material instance. This is TV. This is infection growth. And we're gonna create material instance from this one. Let's see. Create material instance. Fine. And we'll delete that one. Wait a second. Yeah, let's apply this one to this. Good. And delete that one. Force delete. Okay, good. And now let's edit this one. Good. So what we'll do is, yeah, get that texture in. Definitely. Just get it in black and white. How to do that? Yeah, I'm just gonna check on my mic because it breaks every now and then. Let's see. Good. Still working. Perfect. So let's see what we can do from here. What do I want? I want this texture in the base color. I like it. And yeah, we need to control the panning speed. So how did we do it here? It's something called make vector, right? Not here. Clamp, blurb, not here. Here. Panner. Multiply, blah, 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 multiply, make float 2. Okay, yeah, that's how we did it. Okay, so actually, yeah. Come on. Why can't I not add anything? Okay, it's funny. Make float 2. Whoa, what happened to the keyboard, dude? Make float 2. Good. Now the Y will be controlled by parameter. This parameter will be called pan speed. Pan speed. And it will be in the noise mask non saturation control. Okay, let's make a new one. Base color, base texture. Base texture. Controls. Nice. Good. This will be in the Y, and its normal value will be 1. This will be hooked here. Good. Perfect. All right, so what do I want on top of this? I want it to be black and white. So how can I make that happen? Okay, so Unreal material, how to make black and white texture. I mean, Why am I making my life harder here, right? Do we have already? I mean, I'm sure there's a way, don't get me wrong, but in the textures here, we have a black and white texture, so we're just gonna use that, I guess. Boom. Okay, so let's use that. So what I will do is control, click, and drag, boom, and oh wait, is that working? Convert, start previewing mode. Yeah, here it is. Perfect. Let's invert. Inverse, no, absolute, abs, I think, yeah. How does that look like now? Start previewing node. Please be darker. Okay. Let's try brightness. Brightness. What is it called? What did we call it? This brightness thingy? Duration controls, color range, clamp, destruction, saturation controls. Actually, we added here. Brightness controls. In a multiplier, just a normal multiplier. Oh my god. So, how to do this? Wait, multiply -1, right? Should invert the colors. -1. Exactly. And if we put the green value in here, we start previewing the node. Oh wow. Okay, that's RGB. Let's try. Okay. Why? Wasn't it that the -1 should invert everything? Why is it not inverting? That's weird. Anyway, anywho. Let's look at this. But I would like it to be inverted. So how to do that? The absolute didn't work. Let's try it again, absolute. Let's go with the green and enable, where is it? Start previewing node. Not cool. Okay, I think absolute, I'm understanding it wrong. Unreal node. Let's see, Unreal material node. That invert colors. Let's see. What is it? How can I invert a white on black texture? Let's say I want to invert a white. What does it say? Have you tried using a 1- node? It is called a 1- node. Okay. All right. 1-. Cool. Yeah. All right. That's exactly what I'm looking for. All right. Stop reviewing nodes. Oh, wow. Maybe RGB. Come on. Ah, damn it. How can I do this? Thanks, man. Whatever. Happy to help. What does it say? Nobody normally use this method. What is this method? Show me. 1 - x. Okay. Well, that's dumb. Oh my god. Anyway, let's just use it. See what happens. Let's just see what happens. Base color. Okay. So, what do we need here with the masking, honestly? Noise mask speed. How did we hook up all the stuff from here? Yeah, where did this go? It goes here into the emissive color. Okay, and noise mask. So the noise mask, if we hook it up now here, it should be applied on it, right? Control, click, multiply, boom, save. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Saving. We will see. Let's see what's gonna happen. Come on, dude. Let's go. It's very interesting, though. saved. Good. Materials. Infection growth. Yeah, this one. Okay, and now we have to change a couple of things. Okay, let's see. Okay, add, and add. Okay, and now we'll start playing with it. Base texture as well. Pan speed, awesome. Good. We have control. Let's add thickness. Yeah, 10. Let's add base texture size. Let's try. What does it do anyway? Okay, this is not accessible anymore. Brightness controls -1000. Yeah. Fade controls. Yeah, 10 to make it thicker. Just going through the parameters that we created. Growth control, awesome. We can grow it. You can see it happening. Boom. Yeah, this is awesome already. Something about black that is just awesome. Yeah. Okay. So what are we gonna do now? We have texture speed. We have noise mask size. Noise masks. Oh my god, those names are so stupid. Okay, let's try 10. What is this gonna do? Noise mask size, noise mask speed. Color range, just try 10. Okay. Let's try. Okay, so this is a 1 saturation. Let's go with 20 or something. Let's just see some things happening. Okay, so why the heck are we still seeing the base texture though? Why are we still seeing the texture? Where's the texture coming in play? Here? Yeah. Right there. Hue shift. Okay. Now let's take the other texture then. Here we go. Let's just try things. See what happens. Without being frustrated. Just try things over. There's nothing to lose anyway. If we try it, we have learned a thing or two anyway. So, trying. Applying changes. Okay, let's see. Interesting change. Okay, let's go to the instance. Let's go. Okay, this won't change anything, but I think the intensity of it will change. Just to see what's happening. So let's do it 100. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so what is happening here with the size? What about 0.2? Ah, here we go. Nice. Okay, let's try 0.3. Are we getting more or less? 5, 7. This is pretty cool that the closer you get to it. Oh my god, this is so alive right now. I like it. It's very fun. But from far it looks like black. If you zoom in, it has texture. Let's see what else we can do. Let's lessen this just to see what's gonna happen. Okay, and what happens if we have like a 300 something? Okay, let's try minus. Okay. Okay, so what is the reason that it's so black right now? It's so dark. Brightness. 20. That's still the same. Okay, 1000. Okay, and now we need some speed on this thing, maybe. What is it? Noise mask size speed. Let's do 10. Now it should move, right? 5. 2. Yeah, it's moving. 1. 0.5. Yeah. Okay. 0.2. It's very alive. Okay, let me try to do size 0.01. Wow. Can't as for the, let's go 70. Okay, and how's that working with everything else? Let's do a more thickness. More growth. Yeah, let's see, let's check it out. It's very interesting. I love the gray. Very cool. Yeah, just the only thing is here. Alright, so let's do speed 50. At least we'll have something moving a bit quicker. It's still so slow, 20. Yeah, now it's moving. But from far, it's really not that significant, honestly. So what do I have? Pan speed. Let's go 0.02. Yeah. Now that is alive. Now that is cool. Much cooler. And it's moving with us. That's so cool. Okay, let's see. 10. All right, 5. Here we go. Getting somewhere. I love how alive it is right now. Okay, and what happens if we allow more colors to be there? Oh, God. That's cool. Okay. Thickness, base texture, size. Okay, let's see if this was a 10. Oh, damn. That's super weird. Let's go 0.2. Wow. Yeah. This is so corrupt right now. Awesome. Let's save the settings. It's like a mix between what I wanted from before and now. Okay, so the blackness, it's doing stuff. Do I like it? It's a good question. Noise mask size, even smaller. Even bigger, sorry. Yeah, that is too not often. Yeah, that's too small. That is nice. But the colors are not showing. How can I make this cooler? I love the colors, man. Let's do 0, 1. Yeah, it will go very dark. Okay, 0, 2. Yeah. I mean, this whole thing can be like a intensity measure. But I love it. I love this. I'm thinking to do the color as well on this side, and this will now for sure give it this oomph that it needed. Just need to change it a little bit. It's a lot of the stuff got made basically by the it won't change much, but a lot of the things got made when we reduced the pan speed. Like when it was a lot, it was a lot. 0, 1. Now it's like so nice, and look at that thing, dude. It's barely moving. And it moves with the player. That's an infection if I know some. Yeah, this is amazing. But I would like it to also move when the camera, the player, or when the player is not moving as well. This is awesome. Look at what we created, dude. Wow. Okay. Let's save. Play that game. Let's see. F11. It's really cool. It has something, right? Like when we're moving, it's moving with us. Yeah, there's something about the black. Okay, the white stuff or the edges, I would like to color as well. And I think we have a nice infection by then. Yeah. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this into the emissiveness, or into the emission. So yeah, we're gonna change a couple of things, I guess. Let's see. Let's try things. See how we can make this work. So we have this base color, and we have the emission colors. So what I'm thinking is to make the emission. Oh, wait a second. So where's this? The mask is happening right there. So translate world position. Okay, so what happens if the color was here to begin with? Where's my color? Color is here. Can we do this though? Now wait a second. Wait. So color is happening. Saturation controls, exactly. Let's take that one and put it in the noise filter width. Let's see how that looks like. Still very white, black and white, so it's not helping much. Okay. So this is going into the lerp. So what we're gonna do is then take the result of this. First, what is the result of this? That's the question before we start previewing node. Let's see. Okay, that is not showing anything. Okay, when does it happen? Does it happen here? The saturation. That's the mask. Okay, but that could be because of the values here. All right, that's fine though. So let's take this thing, put it in the lerp. Okay, this way. Okay, now let's see the whole thing. So stop. Now let's see if we have color edges. No color edges. Oh, damn it. Let's see. Save it. Let's just see what happened. I just want the edges to have a color, but there are ways to do it, I guess. Let's see. So the Unreal project is here. How cool is this though? Whoa. What the heck happened? It's even cooler. But it's too intense though. It's nice to look at, but it is intense. Yeah, and the effect is actually working, like I thought. Okay. Let's see how we can manipulate this a little bit to our will. It is very nice, but... Okay, let's see. First. One. What happens now? We lost every single thing we've added to it, right? It's just white. Okay. Why is it doing this effect? Or is it brightness? Here we go. It's very interesting. Okay, it's weird because it's connected both ways. So it's creating those really unexpected changes. It's funny. Okay. Yeah, we don't want that though. So thanks, but no thanks. Okay, so closed it. Open it again. And let's Control Z this change. Let's see. Come on, dude. Whatever, I'm just gonna do it myself then. Good. Yep. Okay, save. Back here. That is the effect we had before. Okay, and we still have those, like... These... How can I... Can I color them? Let me see. Okay, so what we're gonna do is... instead of the green here, so let's start viewing node. Okay, and if I take the sRGB of that, okay, it flips it, but it still is black and white, no matter what you do. Okay. That's good to know. But those should not... Wait a second. So what happens if I do this? Let's see. Okay. Why though? Start previewing node. What does that do? Yeah, it's not taking it into consideration. Okay. All right, now it's only taking this into consideration. The question is, what does this do? Okay. So 0 is... Yeah. It's exactly what I needed though. Okay. How can I add color? I guess is the question. Color? Color. How to add a color? Let's see. RGB. Wait, RGB. Linear to sRGB? I mean, that doesn't really help. But if I add a vector, maybe. Vector, component, normalize, transform. Constant. Let's try 3 vector. 30. Oh, now it's red. Okay. So if I add a multiply, just to try things. So this goes here. This goes here. Should be red now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. Let's try to put sRGB here. Okay, here you go. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the color from here. But do we have a color though? Let's do the same values, honestly. So what is it? Saturation? 300, I believe. Here it's a 1, I think. Yeah, exactly. Awesome. Yeah, good. Now, take this back a little bit. Right after the brightness controls. And now hook it up where this thing is being hooked. Okay, let's see. Emissive color. No opacity. Okay, let's see save. Let's see. It's very interesting. Okay. Oh, it's saved. All right, so let's see. Damn. This does not look bad. Oh, wow. Super cool. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. This is very L3, very Elden Ring. Let's go in here and first of all take the brightness to a normal one. So the 1 value. Here we see that the edges actually have a color. Yeah, and now if I take this up, okay, but no color though, just white. What? Why did we lose the color? Let's try to minus then. Minus 100. This is interacting, which is funny. Okay, very funny. This is so insane.
This is so weird. Okay, 0. What is 0 actually? No, right? No Fresnel. Brightness color 1. Ten. Ah, yeah. It's a bit of color though. But there's white. There's just white. Very interesting. Pan size, pan speed. 0. Now it's not moving anymore. It will only move if you move. Disgusting. Good though. I like it though. Could work. Noise mask size 1. Now it's noisy as hell. Now it's not doing that effect anymore. Okay. 0.01. This is lovely. Yeah. I like a hint of darkness. And I like how it's generally just more colorful right now because of the edges. Just super cool. Yeah, it's generally more colorful, as you can see. So, I don't know, keep it on 10. Just keep that, I guess, working now. Just as an example, and let's take the base texture size even less. Let's make it less. Go. It's fun though. Display it a little bit. Okay, let's take this away though. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, okay, like it's a interesting effect, but it's barely visible what it's doing. It's unclear, I guess. It's the purpose of it is very unclear. While as if this one, I guess this one, yeah, this one is clear. It's like a TV infection, noise, corruption. Very simple. It works. It just works. Yeah. The other one is just a bit too, like, what the heck is going on? Too psychedelic, I guess is the word. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I just don't like what the mask is doing, honestly. Maybe we could control with maths and stuff like that. Maybe we can control. Let's go with the speed a little bit higher. 5. Let's make it move. Move. Thing about that noise I don't like is the type of noise. I think that is annoying me. Let's see, noise, absolute world position. All right, let's just first view that noise. Okay, so what is the deal here? What type of noise there are instead of this one? Okay, so I'm just gonna zoom in.
fast gradients. Okay, so what we're gonna do, just for the sake of a preview, go to the size, and I don't know, give me more, like 0.1. Okay. Hey, who followed? Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. So let's see, gradient. They all look the same, kind of, honestly. Ah, here's what we could do. We could play with those values here. This is weird. Verneuil, how does the Verneuil look like anyway? I like the way it moves. Very cloudy. Yeah, okay. Levels, let's try a 1. Let's see what happens. Here you go, that's what I'm trying to do here. Trying to change this thing. It's good that we went here. Let's try 3 levels. Okay. Output minimum. If this was 0, yeah, we'll get a brighter one. Okay, let's go with the -0.5. Let's just see how that looks like. Okay. Let's see. Save. See what happens. It's gonna take some time, but we'll get there. So a lot of material these days. No Houdini so far. But I guess we'll get back to it soon. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's interesting. Now it got even darker. Aha. Which value is it getting from to create the mask? Is it the 1 or the 0? It's very interesting. What is 1? Maybe the levels actually had made it weird. Okay, so wait. Let's go with a 10 level. What the heck does that look like? I bet it's super performance heavy. Let's see, save. Let's see how that looks like. Is the chat not working today? Test. Yeah, I guess it's fine for me, but I'm not sure if people are just getting banned instantly for texting. Interesting. Yeah, these gradients I do wanna avoid, basically. Don't wanna have that. So let's try 1. What is turbulence? What does that mean? Okay. I like this. Okay, let's see how that looks like. It's fun to just try things, honestly. It just to understand, like, what does the level mean, etc. So yeah, okay, watch as this gets saved though. Let's see. Wow. What a huge mess. Just trying different things without commentating right now. To do is to go into our pan speed. Here we go. So the pan speed should basically change this, right? Let's see. Let's also hook this up just to see. Use current texture, just view. Okay. So where's this going? It goes up. Where does it go, dude? Up there, in here. Which should apply the hue shift to it. And I think the hue shift, the amount of saturation, is the one that is affecting everything. Where else is it going? Into this multiply. Okay, but why would it do this though? This applies the mask. So if it is going once, why is it going twice? Let's just see if I disable this. And I save it. Let's see what type of effect we'll get. Let's see. My god, this thing's making me tired. It's exhausting. Okay, so what type of results did we get now? Somehow the clouds are acting better right now. Okay, let's see. I think we were double multiplying, that's what happened. Okay, now let's take the size. Okay, which one was it? Noise, yeah, okay. Let's go 0.1. Okay. Alright, so one will look like this, right? It's so crazy how it changes. And with 2 you will see it. But it's cool, it's such a cool effect though. Maths is really fun. Or math are fun. I effed both. Anyway, noise mask size. Let's go with 0.01. And now the speed to 40. Alright, so what type of results are we getting? Let's make it even bigger. What is causing this noise? Right, color range 0.2. Wow, it's going like transparent or something. No, it's not, it's just gray. Okay. And so now I'm curious if the noise actually changes. To one level, basically. If we save it, what will happen? Let's see. Gonna wait for it. Hopefully it's done soon. Anyway, I'm just gonna watch in between. Okay, so let's see. I was just really curious. Why did it change the whole look though? Doesn't make sense. Yes, I'm here. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me. So what are we gonna do about this? Let's go for something maybe smaller. Okay, maybe even smaller. Let's go 1. How does that look like? It's very accurate, very interesting. It's like it's creating pigments. Okay. What does this do? Okay, so 0.001 should stop this a little bit. But the saturation happens regardless. Okay, and the size 0.5. Here we go. 0.36, 0.2. This is cool. Okay, 0.4 or 2. 0.2, bro. Yeah. It's very interesting. How it's creating those pigments. Okay, so what is happening with the saturation here? Let's keep it to 1. Interesting. It's like applying all its work on both the mask and the... How is that freaking possible, dude? It's weird. Okay, let's go with 50. That's really cool. 0.001, 0.01, guess. Like this. This is really cool. Okay, so the size of the texture is very small. What happens if it was a 1? What is happening here? 1. Now it's burning, right? Huh. Okay, wait. So what happens now if I put this to... Where was it? Okay, let's put this here then. Nothing coming from here, right? Good. Okay, so save that. Just interested in the results. Should change the texture. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So, saturation 0. This is way better already. Okay. Too fast. 0.2. Okay, 0.07. Okay. Okay. I love how colorful it is. Let's limit 0.2. Oh wait, saturation controls. That one doesn't really matter that much. It's just no saturation. Okay. 0.5 is close to no saturation, which is cool. Now let's limit the color range. Because right now it's going all over the place. Let's go with 1. Okay, and now we need some type of brightness, I guess. Ooh, that's awesome though. Very Shut of the Colossi. Colossus, I guess that's a new word now. Just enough of brightness. with a little bit of saturation. Wow. This is so crazy that it can do things like this. But I hate those colors. I don't want so much colors. Okay, 0.01. How's that? Yeah, no, it's not about this really. It's about the saturation. Ah, man, the noise is a bit too big, right? Doesn't matter. The noise does not matter, it seems. It's very interesting, though. Like, it's so limitless. The changes, no matter what you do, is always something. Okay. Let's try the minus. Oh, yeah. You don't want to fuck with this. And it's only the blue. Oh my god. How cool is this? Wow. And I guess the lower if it's a 1, what will happen? Nothing, right? 0. We're getting different values because 20. What the heck? -1. Wow. Wow. What the hell? Wow. Super cool, but almost useless. 0.1. Because there's just no... I don't want to say there's no application, but red, green, blue, like, that's so... Ugh. If you show this to a VFX artist, they will throw up. There's just no control over this, which sucks. But otherwise, what it's doing is quite interesting. It's doing interesting effects. If this was up to 1, it will go even faster. Yeah. If it was like a 0.001, it will go very slow. Just can add another 0 even. Cool. What is the... Okay, the noise. Let's do a 001. See what that does. This is so crazy though. Okay. Anyway, it's fun to play with it. But it's too black, it's too nonsense. Brightness controls 1. Okay. It's cool too, this one. Why is it so black? Ah, this is the reason. And I hate all those colors, dude. All of them. This is too fast or is it too slow? It's too slow, I guess. Yeah, now it's fast again. Saturation 1. It's cool. It's the best effect. The black and white is the best stuff. Is this one what I say? Predictable. Interesting how at the end it has a color. In the beginning, no color, but at the end there's something. I don't know what's controlling this right now. It's weird. So weird. It might have grown too big, honestly. Just a simple color. Let's see how that looks like. It's not so bad. I'm watching at the same time. Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.